Lesson: Conflict of interest and independence in auditing. Conflict of interest and independence are pivotal concerns in the field of auditing, especially within the realm of data privacy auditing. These concepts are central to maintaining the integrity, credibility, and trustworthiness of the audit process. A conflict of interest occurs when personal, financial, or other considerations have the potential to compromise or bias professional judgment and objectivity. Independence, on the other hand, refers to the auditor's ability to perform their duties objectively and without undue influence from any parties that might have an interest in the outcome of the audit. In the context of the Certified Data Privacy and Protection Auditor course, a thorough understanding of these concepts is crucial to uphold ethics and professionalism in data privacy auditing. Auditors often face scenarios where conflicts of interest can arise. For example, if an auditor has a financial stake in the company they are auditing, their objectivity may be compromised. Similarly, if an auditor develops a close relationship with the management team of the entity being audited, they might be less inclined to report irregularities or breaches in data privacy practices. To mitigate these risks, auditors must adhere to strict guidelines and frameworks designed to identify and manage potential conflicts of interest. One such practical tool is the International Federation of Accountants Code of Ethics for Professional Accountants. This code provides comprehensive guidelines on maintaining independence and addressing conflicts of interest. It emphasizes the importance of identifying threats to independence, such as self-interest, self-review, advocacy, familiarity, and intimidation threats, and applying appropriate safeguards to mitigate these threats. For instance, if an auditor finds themselves in a situation that could be perceived as a conflict of interest, they should disclose the situation to the relevant parties and recuse themselves from the audit if necessary to preserve the integrity of the audit process. In practice, auditors can implement a step-by-step approach to manage conflicts of interest effectively. The first step is to conduct a thorough assessment of all potential conflicts at the onset of an audit engagement. This involves identifying relationships, financial interests, or any other factors that could impair objectivity. Once potential conflicts are identified, the next step is to evaluate the significance of each conflict. This evaluation should consider both the likelihood of the conflict influencing the audit and the potential impact on the audit's outcome. After assessing the significance, the auditor should implement safeguards to reduce the risk of the conflict affecting the audit. These safeguards might include rotating audit personnel, establishing robust internal controls, or obtaining external reviews of audit work. For example, in a case where an auditor has a close relationship with a member of the client's management team, rotating audit personnel can help ensure that personal relationships do not compromise the audit's objectivity. The final step in managing conflicts of interest is continuous monitoring and reassessment throughout the audit process. Circumstances may change and new conflicts may arise, necessitating ongoing vigilance and responsiveness. Implementing a robust conflict management plan ensures that auditors remain independent and objective, maintaining the credibility of their findings. Case studies provide valuable insights into the practical implications of conflicts of interest and independence in auditing. Consider the case of the Enron scandal, where auditors from Arthur Andersen were found to have compromised their independence due to their lucrative consulting relationship with Enron. This conflict of interest contributed to the widespread financial reporting fraud that led to Enron's collapse. The Enron case underscores the critical need for auditors to maintain independence and avoid any relationships or situations that could impair their objectivity. Statistics further highlight the importance of addressing conflicts of interest in auditing. According to a survey conducted by the Association of Certified Fraud Examiners, 42% of fraud cases were detected by tip-offs, and in many instances, auditors failed to detect fraud due to compromised independence. These findings emphasize the need for auditors to uphold independence to enhance the efficacy of audits and the detection of irregularities. Beyond managing conflicts of interest, ensuring independence in auditing demands adherence to regulatory frameworks and standards. The Sarbanes-Oxley Act of 2002 is one such regulation that underscores the importance of independence in auditing. It mandates that auditors of public companies maintain independence from their clients, forbidding auditors from providing certain non-audit services to audit clients to prevent conflicts of interest. Practical implementation of independence can also be enhanced through the use of technology and data analytics tools. Advanced data analytics can help auditors objectively assess data privacy practices and identify anomalies or patterns that may indicate non-compliance or breaches. By relying on data-driven insights, auditors can bolster their independence and reduce reliance on subjective judgments or personal biases. Furthermore, fostering a culture of independence within auditing firms is essential. This involves training programs that emphasize ethical decision-making and the importance of independence. Firms can also implement policies that encourage employees to report concerns about potential conflicts of interest or breaches of independence. Whistleblower mechanisms, for instance, can provide auditors with a confidential channel to report any undue influence or pressure from clients or other stakeholders. In conclusion, conflict of interest and independence in auditing are foundational elements in maintaining the trust and credibility of the audit process. By understanding and implementing frameworks such as the IFAC Code of Ethics and adhering to regulations like the Sarbanes-Oxley Act, auditors can effectively manage conflicts of interest and uphold independence. Moreover, leveraging technology and fostering a culture of independence within auditing firms can further enhance auditors' ability to conduct objective and unbiased audits. Real-world cases and statistics underscore the critical importance of these concepts in safeguarding the integrity of data privacy audits. As data privacy continues to grow in importance, the role of independent and conflict-free auditing becomes ever more vital in ensuring compliance and protecting sensitive information.